True. Okay. Oh my gosh. So switching gears here a little bit. So you told me that his sign is butterflies.
Yes.
So how did it get
So
to
I
be
have a butterfly
butterflies?
tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got that. He hated tattoos and I hated suicide, so we both made life-changing decisions. Mine was a little bit less extreme.
When did you get your tattoo? When did
uh,
you get your tattoo?
like a couple months, or no, well, maybe, yeah, maybe 2 months after,
Okay.
8 weeks after. And the reason why butterflies were assigned was I think it was 2 days after he had passed. And I was like still in shock. Like I had hardly even cried like those 2 days. I kept feeling like a horrible wife because I was just, just still
Oh,
completely in shock.
I know.
And so I was at my mom's because we ended up staying there afterwards for a couple months. And so I was sitting there and I was like, okay, I'm like, if you're really here, like, I want to see butterflies. So then I sat there and stared out the window, hoping to see butterflies. And I didn't see any at that time. And so then I hopped on my phone, I hopped on Facebook. And literally, as I'm scrolling, like every single post was either a picture of a butterfly or the word butterfly, or it was just like all of these like butterfly things in my feed. Yeah. And so all the time, like the other day, we were at the grocery store and my daughter was like, oh, look at all the butterflies. And I was like, what? And we were in the frozen food aisle, and on every single door, there's probably like 12 doors, there was butterflies drawn in the condensation. And we were like the only ones in the aisle. It was on
That
every
is
single door.
crazy.
And my daughter just noticed it right away. And so I was like, oh, I'm like, well, your dad's here. Say hi.
That is crazy. How does that
Yeah.
happen? I mean, really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. I could see if somebody like opened up to get, like a bag of peas and then they just threw a
Wanted you
butterfly.
to.
But it was literally on every single door on both sides. And it was just crazy.
That is
So,
crazy. I love
yeah.
that though. So
Yeah.
you got your permanent butterfly.
Yes.
um, so other strange things that we have got to talk about. Your your interview that you did, which was not that long ago, right? When was this?
It
Just like
was,
a month ago?
no, it was like last week.
Oh, it was just last week?
Well, wait, when was
Okay.
it? It was, yeah. It was the 24th.
Oh my God. Okay, so
Yeah.
not
June
that long ago.
24th.
What
Yeah.
happened? What happened during that interview? And I swear I'm gonna pull it up and play it. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
So,
yeah.
yeah, I was recording an interview with another widow, Karen Sutton in the UK. And there was, I think, about 11 minutes. I think what happened at 11:22, but I always tell people to go to the video and rewind it to 11:30 because it's shortly after that. So when there's 11:30 left in there, shortly after that, I just heard my husband's voice say, like, whisper, "I'm sorry," but like loudly. And I was like, during the interview, I kind of stopped, like, am I going crazy? Did I just hear that? Like, holy moly. Here I am sharing my suicide story and all that. And I kind of forgot about it. Like when I got off the interview, I went and like made my kids lunch and just kind of went about my day. But every day after that, I kept thinking about it. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
did that really happen? So then I got some time one night and I put in my earbuds and I was playing it and I heard it again clear as day. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like,
Oh my God. Yeah, it was.
yeah.
I'm gonna try and pull this up here. So you said that was at what time?
So if you go to 11:30, it's like right after. It's like at 11:22 left in the video.
Okay. And she said she didn't hear that?
No, she said she thought it was her Siri on her Apple Watch.
Okay. Did you make
But
a face?
yeah, you'll kind of see my eyes kind of get big and I kind of froze up and I almost said something, but I didn't want to be like the crazy widow. And
This was at 11. Okay, so put her on 11:30.
yeah, with
Okay.
11:30 left in the video.
Okay. Does that
Yeah,
sound
right
about
here.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kind of what helped and
me
wasn't
see.
kind of in this space at that point. But I think it's it's a mindset choice almost, isn't it? Of
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So I don't know. She thinks it was her Apple Watch.
No.
I don't. I'm like,
No.
no. Even my kids were like, that was Dad's voice. And I was like,
Not Siri in
mm-hmm.
any form.
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
Oh my God. I played that. I got chills. I said, oh my God. Isn't that crazy? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So that happened like a day or two before the whole butterfly thing. So he's been, I guess, very active
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
But that's comforting too, right? I mean, oh God, I can't, you had the voice.
Yeah,
That's just,
I know. It's a
wow.
trip. Yeah. It's comforting. I mean, I'm still very much angry about the whole situation and,
Yeah.
like I said, with suicide there's so many emotions because you feel the guilt, you feel the shame, you feel the anger, you feel the sadness. And so yeah, I go back and forth to it is comforting. I do know he's sorry because after his passing, I had 3 different mediums in 3 different areas that did not know each other who came to me with basically the same message from him. And so, like I said, that's how I know it's a moment of opportunity mixed with a moment of despair.
Yeah.
He didn't want to end his life. He wanted to end his pain.
What was the messages from the mediums?
Just basically, that he was sorry, that he basically regretted the decision. Um, that again, it was just a moment of despair mixed with a moment of opportunity. And then that I was going to find love again and that he was going to pick my new man. So yeah, I was like, oh.
And they all said that.
They
Like,
all said it. They all said it. And I was just like, okay, like he's been dead, like not even a week.
oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's funny though. I mean, he wants to be involved in.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. And picking out, a good father figure for his children
Oh
and,
my God. Oh my God. But to hear
yeah.
that, I mean, to hear that so soon, you're just kind of like, what?
Yeah, I was like, I
How
can't even begin to even
no.
think about that,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, I was 37 years old when it happened. So, I mean, obviously, I would hope that I would find love again and, move forward. But you're not really thinking about it 5 days after.
No.
It's kind of the last thing
Well,
on your mind.
let's go back to the time of the when he said I'm sorry in that video. That was 11/22. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a little bit of numerology things, significant things in that.
Yeah.
Did you say that 22 was his number, like his number or
22 was like his favorite number.
his
And
favorite
so
number?
it was like his
Okay.
favorite number. And right after he passed, we saw 22 everywhere. So actually, the coroner that came to the house, she gave me a card and there was a number 22 on there. Like, I guess they have numbers. I did not know that. And so I looked at it and I was like, wait,
What?
what? 22? The fire truck had 22 on it. Like all these like weird, like 22s. And so 222
What?
comes up a lot for me. 22. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
we see 22s everywhere. And so when I shared that video actually on my Instagram, somebody said, oh, it was at 11:23. And I was like, really? And I didn't even like check the timestamp. And I was like, I'm surprised he didn't do it at 11:22 because 22 is his number. And they went back and they came back and they're like, oh my gosh, it was at 11:22. And they're like, an 11 is a prime number of 22 and 1
Yep.
and 1 is 2. And
Yep.
so
So,
that's
girl,
why
I
I have
looked it
no
up.
doubt.
I looked
Yeah.
it up because I was like, okay, 222 or 22, and what is the meaning behind that? I mean, that was his number, but I had to
Mm-hmm.
look it up because it's just too crazy. So it's a master number, and it's powerful energy is meant to connect us to the spiritual plane and help us find purpose in our existence. That's what it told me when I looked it up.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a powerful angel number. And like I said, I see 22. I mean, it's like whenever I look at the clock, it's like 322, 122, 422,
Wow.
like 22, 22, 22. My phone's always on 22%. Like I see just 22s everywhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It also said, okay, so it channels cosmic wisdom down to earth and uses it to turn incredible dreams into reality. So
Mm,
that's a nice thought.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so